Principal Teacher Oliver said, I'm here this morning to make a special presentation. And in fact, when I came in and you were talking about Tropical America, which is why we're in this building now and we're not in our beautiful village of Petite, Savanne. And recently, as a government minister, we travel sometimes all over the world to represent the government in different places. And recently, the government of Dominica sent me to New York to represent them at the independence celebrations in New York. And while at the church, a special collection was made just for the Petite Savanne Primary School. In fact, I was surprised, I was taken aback, because after they make the usual, I think it's called the TIFSA 10% collection, the pastor's wife came to the microphone and said she's going to make a special collection just for the Petite Savanne Primary School. And she insisted that she wasn't going to stop until she raised $3,000 for the Petite Savanne Primary School. So I've been walking around with this check of $3,000, this bank draft for $3,000 for the past 2 to 3 weeks, because I've been all over the place. And I think that I made a special effort to be here this morning at 8 to hand it over, because Christmas is coming, and before I spend it on myself and buy turkey, and sometimes you get a little tight. Okay, so the real check is in this, which I'll give you, but I just make a slightly bigger version just for the camera purposes. And I feel it necessary, as I said, to make a public presentation, first of all, for PR purposes, which will send some footage back to the Redemption Tabernacle Pentecostal Church in New Jersey, where the pastor's wife had a special collection for you, and she insisted that she wasn't going to leave until she raised $3,000. I think it's going to come in handy, sir. I think you could probably use some of it. I'm just suggesting to have a nice little Christmas party, so you wouldn't call the pal rep and tell the pal rep, well, you need some funds, right? Teacher Vanny? I think it's very timely. And of course, as always, I always commit myself every year to the usual that I do every year. I guess right now with the funds, you can maybe do the little party, but in terms of the toys that we do every year, and in the next couple of weeks, so we should have the toys available. So I'm hoping that you can give the kids a very Merry Christmas. I see they're still cheerful in spite of the circumstances, and I want to wish you to continue to do well. I know you've been a wonderful principal. Petite Savanne School, in fact, made headlines a couple of years ago where they had 3 of the top 5 common entrance positions, and I'm hoping that we can continue with that legacy. I know it's been a little troubling time. It's been trying times for all of us, including myself as the PAL rep, but I want to wish you well, and also your staff, to continue to hold strong and to continue to nurture and teach our kids, and to teach them the right way. So without any further ado, I know today is a school day, sir. I really want, on behalf of the Redemption Tabernacle Pentecostal Church, Inc. of Newark, New Jersey, want to present you with this of $3,000 raised by the church. And I really want to thank them for thinking of the Petite Savanne Primary School, which is the specific reason why they raised it. Okay, so I want to thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And Dr. Darroux, thank you very much for being a good servant. Yes, for being a good servant of handing over what you were commissioned to hand over. And I want to say a special thank you to the pastor's wife of this Pentecostal church in New Jersey, who came up with the suggestion to raise these funds on behalf of the Petite Savanne Primary School. We do have needs, and I will certainly ensure that this money is used to meet the needs of the school community, the students here. We are thankful for all those who have contributed, who have donated to us in the past, especially coming through this traumatic experience of Tropical Storm Erika. So once again, thank you very much, and we look forward to continue to communicate with you. Thanks.